Political analysts and party leaders talked today about the Georgia runoff election and how it could have an impact in Pennsylvania. Brianna Malone joining us now in the control room with more on this. And Brianna, really politically all eyes on the Peach State right now.
That's right, Sean. As voters in Pennsylvania flip the Senate seat from Republican to Democrat, Republican voters in Georgia are now looking to make the same impact. The chair of the political science department of Mercyhurst University says as the Georgia runoff election continues, it paints a bigger picture for 2024.
What's at stake in Georgia is no longer control of the U.S. Senate. The Democrats have already won that. But what is at control is the ability for Democrats to feel more confident going into the 2024 elections.
He says the results of the runoff election will give an insight as to what voters are thinking for 2024. He says with the 50-50 divide between Democrats and Republicans, it makes it harder for Democrats to control the function of boards and committees.
If the Democrats win this runoff election in Georgia, they're going to be able to have a majority of Democrats on committee seats, which makes a huge difference for Democrats' control of the U.S. Senate. By having this little extra cushion, Democrats are going to be in a better position to hold on to the U.S. Senate in 2024.
The chairman of the Erie County Democratic Party says if candidate Raphael Warnock secures the Senate seat, it could play a crucial role in the U.S. Senate for Democrats.
That additional vote can be incredibly meaningful, especially when you're talking about important legislation like immigration reform, like education funding, and other priorities of this administration.
Wirt says the act of getting people to vote in a runoff election is not as simple as voting in a general election.
People spent a lot of energy and a lot of investment in the general election just a month ago. Whether or not those folks feel as strongly about Herschel Walker and decide to come out again today remains to be seen.
I was probably on it.
And we reached out to the Erie County Republican Committee for comment. The Vice Chair, Cliff Smathers, says he feels the runoff election will not make an impact in Pennsylvania one way or another. Sean?
Brianna Malone in the control room tonight. Thank you, Brianna.